Hey there, welcome to another vlog. It's been a bit quiet here because I took some downtime to enjoy the summer holiday with my family, and work also kind of picked up. As you can see, I still take my morning walks. That was a fox. I thought it was a real one, so I kind of chuckled when I figured that, oh my god, that's not a real fox. But yeah, this is me back here jumping right into content creation, just like my daughter is jumping here. uh this is my daughter who does cheerleading, and she enjoys jumping. So this is a bit of her in the morning. That's the way she works out. But yeah, I'm happy to be here in this vlog, this days in my life type vlog. We'll go over some new devices I got. This is the current microphone that I'm using. These are balloons for Somkene. My baby, she just turned 6, and that is an Amazon Fire tablet that she got for her birthday. This is her first tablet. For Lutana, for Jaden, he got that Newton's Cradle. It's about $20. Jaden absolutely loves science, so he can tell you everything about the cause and effect of the balls and what it's about. So that's what that is. He also got a tablet. It's yeah, that's it there. Somkene's tablet, I will say, cost about $130 from Amazon, including the screen guard and every other thing that's needed to set it off. That's Lutana's tablet. So for Somkene's tablet, I've kind of set it up such that she's rewarded if she reads books. Like, she's able to play games or do anything after reading a certain number of books or spending a certain number of hours reading books on the tablet. And the time to use the tablet is also limited on the Amazon Parent Control app. Lutana's tablet is pretty basic. It was, I want to say, $80. It has a few apps on it. It runs just fine. He's able to download some STEM apps on it and really do his thing. And it really wasn't expensive, and it was something that he's wanted for quite a bit. So as we got the tab for Somi, we decided to get a tab for Jaden as well. They run really well. It was easy to set them up, start them, and it came with a few apps. We're able to download some extra apps on it. No complaints, honestly. So like I said, Somkene turned 6, and this is her birthday cake. It's a strawberry cheesecake from Dairy Queen. It's an ice cream cake. So we try to make birthdays special. You would have balloons, you would have a birthday cake. When you're much older, you're able to gather your friends once in a while. We just try to make everyone in the family really truly look forward to birthdays and feel special and feel loved on that day. And it's a tradition that I absolutely love. I love giving me gifts and service. Those are my love languages, and I do that for my kids too, and for Kay. So we had a wonderful time. And so apart from all this, in this vlog, you're going to have a few snippets of like brunch dates that I had with a few friends. This is one of them. I think I mentioned in my previous diary or some diaries ago that I disappeared on people while I was healing from grief. So right now I'm intentionally trying to build back those relationships and show people how much they mean to me, you know, really truly be there for them too in my own way. So this is me doing something like that for a friend. This is me getting ready for another brunch type date with another friend. Yeah, I got this top from Winners. It's a really casual date, so I'm just trying to get ready. And on the topic of, you know, relationships and building them and nurturing them, I think I've over time I've come to realize that the best gifts we have in life are the gifts of men, the people we have in our lives. That's the best thing that we have. You know, it's amazing. It's good to have things, but it's even better to have people that love you and people that you can also love. And you know that. I think a lot of us know that, but we're also quick to defend ourselves when we're hurt or when we feel we've been insulted. And that sometimes leads to canceling out people, especially in today's cancel culture, where people we've become very impatient and unkind with each other. So I think something I'm trying to do something I'm more intentional about is really truly delighting in the people that are around me, people that are in my community, people that I love. And this is one of the ways that I do it. I take them out, I spend time with them, we have wonderful conversations, we eat good meals for those who are foodies like me. So this is me doing something like that for a friend. I found this restaurant, it's called Next. The ambience is beautiful. It's a perfect brunch spot. That is Doc. I had Doc, and I think she had like a chicken type meal, but it was an amazing meeting, amazing brunch date. This this is a clip from a sales person who she sells water treatment. So she came into my house. Kay actually set this up. I don't know, he went to Home Depot to get something and they convinced him that he should check how hard his water is. So this is the result of that trip to Home Depot. I had this beautiful young lady come into my house to perform a few experiments about the difference between hard water and treated water. So I learned a lot. It was a very informative session about how hard water makes soap feel on your skin. That's what we can see here versus how, you know, treated water feels, how it changes the taste of water, how the taste of water changes, how it changes the taste of fruits and vegetables, even tea. What you see on the slab is tea. But the investment was $10,000 and I did not have that kind of money anywhere, so we passed on that. So this is another brunch date with a very dear friend of mine. I absolutely love this lady. And we haven't really had time to connect in a while. We don't brunch, like eating out in restaurants is not the only way I connect with my friends, by the way. We just talk on the phone or we just take walks or we do other things. But this is a birthday brunch that I set up for her just to show how special she is to me. And this is Canada Day celebrations in my little part of the world. I really truly enjoy the feel of these type of events in small towns. Like, they can be very intimate and, you know, safe. You know, it's not like huge, but it's just right that you feel at home. when you have this kind of event. So we had a lot of tents, we had a stage with a lot of musicians, we had amazing food, amazing vendors. This cupcake vendor is one of them. The proceeds from the cupcake, I think, is Revolution something. I'll share a link. Proceeds from these cupcakes go to youth programs, community youth programs. So that's always a plus. We were spoiled for choice, so we were finding it difficult to figure out what we wanted to take between the marshmallows and the cones and all that, but we finally figured it out. These are the bouncy castles they set up for the children. So this is just another angle of what the event looked like. These kind of events usually run all day up until the night, because they would have like this type of things for kids during the day, and at night they will have fireworks. So we left at about 7, came back home, rested a little bit, then we went back out at about 9:30-ish for the fireworks, and it's always a blast. It was so beautiful, and it just made me feel thankful to be able to call this my home, to be able to share this with my loved ones, to be able to actually create this life that I yearned for, that I dreamed about for my kids, and have this opportunity. I miss home every day. I miss home, but it is what it is. This is a book review of this amazing book, The Hate You Give. I've had this book in my house for 2 years. My oldest daughter, Jody, has read it. I just never found the time to read it. I eventually somehow picked it up, and I could not drop this book down. I kid you not. I finished this book. Like, I stayed awake to finish this book because I was so invested in the characters. So the book has about 450 pages and some extra pages on, racism, what it means, how you can have conversations about it, activism and all that. But like I said, I was too invested in the characters to put the book down. I wanted to know that Star was alright. I needed to know that Chris, my guy, was good. I loved Chris. I needed to know that Seven was good. I needed to know that Devante made it. I needed to know that Kenya and her sister were good. And I could really, truly relate with the story as an immigrant. And especially Star's dual persona, the personality she had in her community versus the personality she had outside in school. So this is a good book. It's a great read. If you're interested in this type of thing, definitely pick it. And Story of a Soul is about one of my favorite saints, Saint Thérèse. I love this book, but to be honest, it was a little hard for me to read it, especially the first part. It was a little hard for me to read the first part. I'm not sure if it was because of the way it was written, the style, the language, the print. The book is weird. The way the book is weird. Like, the margins are too tight, the text is too small. So I learned a lot from it, from the first part, but really, truly, the part of the book that I loved the most are the epilogue. The epilogue was amazing. I loved the counsels that she gave to her sisters. I absolutely loved Saint Therese's letters to her sisters, like her own blood sisters, especially her letters to Celine, her younger sister. That was so good. That section was so good. You can see that I've highlighted the hell out of that book. I'll probably inject a few things that I learned from that book in some of my diaries. But I absolutely loved the counsels and the letters to her sisters. And you kind of figure out that growing up without a mom must have been hard, but the reason her sisters turned out so well. Then I'm thinking, how do you raise godly children? Like, I haven't created a bubble for my children. They're not living in a bubble. How do I raise them to be godly children? I know that there's definitely the huge part about the call of God and the grace of God. But how do I raise godly children? I think that'll be a topic for a different diary. So this is another book that I'm reading right now. It's The Personal Recollections of Joan of Arc from Mark Twain. It was strongly suggested by Mike from the Daily Rosary Meditation. So I picked that up and I'm reading it. And it's a good book too, but just like the book about Thérèse, the story of the soul, this is a slow burn for me. It has a strong introduction about Joanne, and about the time that she was born and who she is, her personality. I'll read that out in another vlog, but I'm still really finding my way into it. That is the bookmark that I got from the Shrine of Canadian Matters. I will talk about it in another vlog, but I'm currently reading this book on Joanne. Then this Baltimore Catechism is a book that's always on my bedside. I use it at home for my kids, to catechize my kids, to teach them about the Catholic Church and about their faith. Am I consistent? No. But I pray for the grace to be. And my children absolutely love answering the questions in this book. It's like trivia for them. I want to say thank you for watching. If you've come this far, I really truly appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. And I pray that our Mother Mary will cover us under her mantle of love and protection. I hope I see you in the next vlog. Please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment. I would really truly love to hear from you. And thank you. Bye.